Hey guys, it's me, Karen. I wanted to come back and share with you guys today my next project. I have been doing a few projects here and there. I just haven't had time to upload a new video anytime recent. Actually, this is one of the things that I did. And this is the You're Braver, Stronger, Smarter, and More Loved Than You Know. And I really love how it came out. And I'm going to show you guys. I did these. I talked about the little magnets because the Chalk Couture boards are magnetic. So I actually made just some little flowers, and then I stuck a magnet on the back. You can do something like that and just decorate your whatever it is that you're doing. So I just thought it just added another dimension. See how that is? Just a little magnet on the back. I just love that 3D effect, you know. You could do all colors. You can color coordinate and even use them to hold photos, you know, whatever you need to do. So that's just an idea for you. If you want to know how I did that, just leave me a comment. Leave a question in the comments and I'll get back to you. But today we're going to do something different. This will be my first time doing something like this. I have this tray. It's a pretty good sized tray, as you can see. I'll measure it, put the measurements included in the listing here. But anyway, it's not a Chalk Couture item. And I want to do the chickens on there. And these are the chickens from the Corner Market collection. And I think these chickens in white are gonna look just great on there. What do you think? See, I'm gonna put them right in there. So we're gonna learn something new together today and see how that comes out, okay? All right, I'll be right back. Let me get the camera set up, okay? I'm actually testing my surface with some of the white chalk paste, the bright white chalk paste that I intend to use. So I'm gonna let this sit on here for about maybe like 4 or 5 minutes, because I want to see if it adheres to the surface, because this does have a finish on it. If it doesn't, then that means I'm going to have to wax this, and I'll show you the wax. We have a wax stick available on the site that you can buy, and when you have a situation like this, you can wax it. So I'm going to give this a moment, and like I say, about 5 minutes. So let's check back, okay? And while we're waiting for that to dry, I thought I would show you really what I was talking about with adding the magnets to the back of the flowers. Now, I did not hand make these flowers. I just got them from various places. You know, I could have handmade them, but actually I got them for such a reasonable price. It was cheaper than actually going and making the material or getting the material and making them myself. So here they are, and I just did a plethora of them, all different colors. These actually were part of it, like a headband for like a little girl, and it had 5 flowers on it each, and I got them for $1. So by the time I would have went out and got the felt and all these different colors to make this, you know, it would have been way more than $1. And the magnets, of course, just pick those up at the craft store. Let me show you. I showed you them on that. I have one more thing I wanted to show you. So basically this bag, probably making all of these, and this is only half of the material that I picked up the other day. Probably ended up costing me what, maybe about $8 or $9, you know, and they're absolutely perfect. So say for instance on this board here, I just want to chalk pretty things. You could just create for yourself, you know, something really beautiful. You could just decide to just kind of do a really beautiful decoration on that, you know, just create that on there, or you could decide you want to go with the felt flowers. I just think it added a real nice dimension. Since the boards are magnetic, you can do that with the Chalk Couture boards, reusable and magnetic boards. I mean, come on now, that's great, right? Love it. Just stick them on there, and like I say, you can use them to hold photos. So versatile what you can do with that. So see, look at that. They're pretty, huh? Leave me comments. Let me know what you think. Like I say, I probably had enough to make at least another bag of this same size, and it was really under $10, so couldn't beat that with a stick. And I just sat down one day and deconstructed all the flowers and glued the magnets on there. So this was a fun project. Let's check and see how our tray is doing. Oh wait, I want to show you this one first. I did this recently. This was a very therapeutic one for me to make, and it has a lot of little extra detail. And this is the wonderful stuff that you can do just sitting down, taking your time. You can just keep layering and layering with Chalk Couture. It's just wonderful. And this is on canvas. This is a canvas that I picked up at Michael's. It's just a black canvas. I think it's a 16 by 20 canvas. So I haven't sprayed this with polyurethane, so actually if it gets wet it'll come off, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spray this with some polyurethane. You like that? All right, let's check our board, our tray, and see if that paste, I got a funny feeling it might not. Let's see. Oh look, oh see, it kind of rubs off pretty easy. Yeah, it rubbed off pretty easy. It dried, but it rubbed right off. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to wax, okay, which is not a problem. This is the actual wax that we sell on the site. And you don't need a whole lot. So let me open it. Basically looks like a little lip gloss. So we're gonna go ahead and wax this board, and then we'll just wipe it down after we wax it. It's a little chalk paste. Smells pretty good. I like the way it smells. Or you can purchase Minwax, and Minwax works well too, which I have some in the garage, but I just don't feel like going downstairs and getting it. So I'm still, for the sake of what we're doing, we'll go ahead and we'll chalk this little area here. Wax this little area here, and then we'll come back and see how the chalk paste works on it now. Okay, so you guys see me just rubbing that in, rubbing that in, rubbing that in. And we're gonna let it dry. And then we'll chalk on top of that and see what happens. So give me a few more minutes, okay, and we'll see what happens. Okay, I tested my area again, so I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes, let that chalk paste dry, and check it out and see if it's gonna adhere to this surface. Okay, it's been about 5 or 6 minutes or so, and here is our test, and look at that. It's staying, yay, sticking to it. The chalk paste is sticking once you put the wax on there. Again, with just a little bit of wax, a paste wax. And again, you can use a commercial grade wax. This is just a small stick that we have for a few dollars available on the site. Or you can just stop and get yourself the Minwax from Office Depot or whatever. But of course, I don't know the price of that, but I can't remember, but it's not going to be a couple of dollars. So if you're going to use do a lot, then yes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and get this surface prepared. So you see I'm just putting wax on here. I'm going to get this surface prepared for the chickens. So we're going to get this on here. That part there. Boom. Now then. So here we go. Just going to take our rag and just buff it in there. Like so. No special skill or tools required. And once this actually finishes, I am going to use the polyurethane because it is going to be a tray, to serve drinks on or whatever, or maybe if I'm good, serve my husband breakfast in bed. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this in here really nicely. And look at that. Like I say, no special skill required or anything. Just waxing the surface and getting it in there. And then and they used to say let it sit and wait for 24 hours, but people are saying now it's no longer necessary to do that. Or just with experience, where we find out as we do things that it doesn't take what it used to take, kind of a thing. So it looks pretty good, almost done. Rubbing it in. So that looks good to me. See, look at that, it was pretty simple, huh? Just rub in the wax. So we've waxed our surface. Wonderful. I'll pick up a couple little stray pieces that got stuck there. Give me that. Okay, looks good. So let's get our transfer ready. Set this down right there. And here's my transfer. And again, this is the chickens. It's part of the Corner Market collection, which is really beautiful. If you hadn't had a chance to check it out, go check that out. And since this is a new transfer, so Chalk Couture 101, new transfers need to be what we call fuzzed. So we fuzz them. So, and this is a big transfer. So sometimes when you're working with a big transfer, don't be shy. Ask somebody else to come in and maybe help you, pull it or something. I've had a little times where I'm like, oh no, should have asked for some help. But I'm gonna braid it and see what happens. Hey, I got you here with me, right? Uh-oh, don't let it fold over on itself like I just did there. Okay, and it grabbed my jewelry. Oh, my fault. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that. You don't want to happen what just happened to me, but I'm gonna leave this in the footage because I want you to see it. If it ever happens to you, don't panic, just go slow and you can recover. We can recover from these little mistakes. So I'm gonna put one hand here so I don't flip back over. And I'm gonna go really slow because I don't want to stretch the transfer. So let's go really, really slowly on this baby. And I'm sitting here telling you guys, don't be afraid of getting a second hand. Maybe I needed a second hand, huh? But it's coming up. Like I say, just go slow. Take your time because it is super sticky. Here we go. It's coming up. And I'm going to hold this other hand to hold it down and hopefully not have any more mistakes like that. And like I said, I'm going to leave this in here. I'll leave this footage in here because these kind of things do happen sometimes and we can recover very slowly. Remember that Abbott and Costello, slowly I go step by step, inch by inch. It was part of their Niagara Falls skit. I might be dating myself remembering that one, but ta-da, we did it. We recovered. So boom, and it is super sticky. Uh-oh, it almost did it again. Here we go. Down, and we're gonna rub it out. Get rid of some of that stickiness, okay? On this new fuzzing cloth that we have by Chalk Couture. Don't you just love these colors though? The Chalk Couture colors? I do. All right, it's already feeling a little better. I'm gonna do it one more time. And put it down on here. So we know that when I put this on the on that tray, I'm gonna really have to be careful because fuzz it off a little bit. Okie dokie. And fill it up. Yeah, this one's like super sticky, but we're good. We're super good on this. And a little here, a little there. All right. There we go. Got it all up. I'm gonna set it right here on the edge of my table while I grab the tray. It's kind of something I figured out that you can use, you know, the edge of your surface or whatever while you're getting something ready, if that's the case. So here is our tray, and since this is trimmed in white, I decided that I'm going to just do the chickens in white. I think that's going to look really nice. Just going to keep it simple. That's what I was thinking. Keep it simple. All right, remember that? KISS. Keep it simple. Was it keep it simple silly? It might have been keep it simple stupid, but I don't want to say that about myself or anybody else. But so I am just going to keep it simple. Actually, and that looks like it fell in there pretty even for the most part. I sure hope so, because like we've already experienced, it's pretty sticky. So what you want to do is go from the inside out with everything that you're doing. You want to go from the inside out, so then that way you get try and get all your air bubbles or anything like that. Like right there, I got a little pucker that I missed, so I'm gonna have to lift that up. Yeah, there we go. That was easy. Oh, I see one right there too. I'm gonna lift that up a little bit. Let me get this side to lay down. And what I found too is if you take your large squeegee, you can use this to help you, you know, get it to go down even. See, just kind of push it as you're going across. It really does help. Because it's not a problem if I have any puckers over here in these areas where nothing is at, but definitely in my design, I want to make sure I get a nice flat surface going on, because that's important. Uh-oh, messed up the chicken's head. Okay. And if you guys have tried this transfer, let me know. Leave a comment for me in the bottom, you know, and or if you're interested in trying it. It's available on my website, www.chalkcouture.com, Chalk Nation, /Chalk Nation. You got to do the /. So that's www.chalkcouture, I'll drop that, /Chalk Nation. So you just go there, and it seemed like it was a bit much to wrestle it, but I think it's going to be, the reward is going to be there when it's all said and done. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, that looks good. So I'm gonna make sure I got all the air bubbles out of the pertinent spaces. It looks like I actually might have a piece of lint right there in that back part, but that's not going to bother me that much actually. I think that'll be okay. I mean, it's like a piece of white lint, so I picked up some lint or something. Well, since we're learning and going together, let's just go for it and get it out. You see it right there. There we go. Let's see if I can get that off. It really won't bother me if I can't, because of the way this design is. If it was in the middle of a word or something, oh, I got one. There we go. If it was in the middle of a word or something, that might be a little bit more, you know, concerning, but the mere fact that it was not. Okay, smear. Look at that. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. I don't know why I'm using all these old 1960 and 70 sayings. I don't know what's going back to my childhood, I guess. Okay, that looks great. And again, I'm going to use white. So let's get this paste stirred up a little bit. It looks a little dry. Put a squirt of water in there. Get that stirred up. This, I've been using this white a lot. I really like it. So this one's almost gone, but it's certainly enough, more than enough to do this project. So here we go. Let's get to it. There we go. And excuse all the conversation. Everybody's talking around here. I hear a lot of people talking. So if you guys can hear my family on the video. I think they might be watching a movie or something, and I'm in my craft room doing what I like to do. So there we go. And taking my large squeegee. You know what? I'm going to put some here on the top for the roosters. Yes, here we go. I'm gonna say more than enough to finish this. This is a generous amount actually that's on here. Okay. More than enough. Pull this through. Take off my excess. See, look at that. More than enough. And it's beautiful. Pull that off. Pull that off. I think this is going to be gorgeous, guys. Let me know what you think. Barring that little hiccup that we had, I think we're in it to win it now. Okay, now here comes the interesting part, because like we remember, this is a big transfer, and I have my my pan sitting over here with water to take care of that. And let's get the peeling on here. I'm gonna hold it down with my arm because I can. Let's peel. Oh boy. Look at that. Wow. I'm pleased this punch, as they say. Let me put this away. Here, so that can begin to, so it won't dry. There's plenty of water in there. Look at this. I'm pleased, guys. Look at, oh, that's amazing, huh? Wow. I love it. What do you think? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be just gorgeous. I'm gonna let that dry. And once I put the polyurethane, which is just, I'll show you. Could you just buy this from Home Depot? Oh, you know what? I got this from Hobby Lobby. I take that back. This one I got from Hobby Lobby. So it's just a clear polyurethane. And I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it on here. I'll probably just kind of tape off the sides a little bit so I don't spray it everywhere. I just want to get it on the bottom. And I'll probably do maybe 2 or 3 coats, and I'll make sure that it dries in between the coats. And you can see I paid $8 for this. It was $7.99. I've used it before and haven't had any problems at all. Everything works just fine, and then it makes it permanent, makes it waterproof. No issues whatsoever. That's the clear, and it's the Crayon brand. My only problem is taking the top off. It's so childproof that I have a hard time getting the top off. It's too childproof for me. Okay, so that's gonna be great. Here we are again. Oh, I think this just came out just gorgeous. And I actually, this is a 2-tray set. So it has another tray that's just a little bit smaller. And I'll probably do something on that too from this same line. So it'll have be a nice matching set. But this just makes a beautiful breakfast tray, don't you think? Once again, guys, leave me the comments. I so appreciate it. Guys, I'm telling you, I am so pleased with this. It came out just so beautiful. I don't know what else to say. Let me get it back in the frame. I'm about to do it on this side. It came out so beautiful. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Back this way. Yes. Close up. Yes. Chickens. Yay. I'm so happy. If you want to do something like this yourself and just have a good time yourself, please stop by my site. Once again, that's www.chalkcouture.com/Chalk Nation. I'm Karen. I hope you enjoyed watching me do this project, and if you want to join me, please just reach out. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. As a matter of fact, we have a new subscription-based product that I want to tell you about.
everybody, it's Christine from Chalk Couture with an amazing new program just for you, our valued customers. How would you like to create gorgeous, easy, high-end DIY home decor in your own home every single month for under $20? You can with our brand new Club Couture program. When you are among the first to join, you are going to get our hottest B-size transfers shipped to your door every single month. The design will vary, allowing you to create darling projects just like these. You will also get 3 of our fabulous paste singles that you can use just enough to finish the project of the month. All of this will be shipped along with instructions, a how-to video, direct to your home for just $19.99 a month with free shipping. You're gonna save $6 a month and be able to create the cutest projects ever that all of your neighbors are going to so envy. Now, to sign up for Club Couture, simply go to your independent designer's website. Their Chalk site, you can sign up right online. Subscriptions are a minimum of 3 months, then you can cancel anytime. But why would you want to? With a deal like this, you will save money. You will create projects and they will come right to your door, month after month, as long as you want them to. Get involved in the coolest decor club on the planet today by visiting your independent designer's Chalk site and signing up for Club Couture.
At the time that you order Club Couture, you can do an add-on. It's only available when you make your initial order for Club Couture. Now that particular add-on is going to be a Kickstarter kit. It's not a designer kit, it's a Kickstarter kit. This is brand new. Now what comes in that kit would be a board like this, okay, and you would get some tools. You would get the multi-tool that I was using here. I'm going to include the graphics so you can see it. It comes with the multi-tool. It comes with also a small 5x7 board with a base. All of this is reusable, and it also comes with the erasers for the board to clear up any like shadows or anything, because you know how chalk does, sometimes it leaves a residue. So we have some actual erasers that you can use that will take care of that issue 100%. So now this again is only available when you do your initial Club Couture, the $19.99. That add-on is a one-time $69.99. Guys, such a great deal. What you're getting is you're going to be saving all the way around. You get this fantastic magnetic board and you can do some of the great stuff with it. But then again, if you just want to have the transfers and try it on other surfaces, you can do that as well, okay? But either way, you're going to be able to make some fantastic creative items. And you know what I always say, whatever you do, just be sure to do it creatively. Once again, guys, this is Karen, and I thank you so much for taking time out to tune in and watch my videos. All right, God bless. Bye-bye.